These Cameroonian sacred forests, locally known as Mumbin, surround chiefdoms where traditional rites take place. In the western town of Bamogum, local leaders inspect the forest and throw kola nuts as a sacrifice to ancestors, a centuries-old tradition. Many come here to ask their ancestors for solutions to their problems.
In the past, the white man had not yet entered here. It was to this place that people came to worship God. It was under these trees that our parents came to worship their God. This served as justification, and they also came for healing.
The forests are so sacred to locals that the uninitiated people in this community are forbidden from entering them. But they have been on a steady decline. People have been cutting down trees for firewood and to also make way for farms and buildings. The loss of trees in these forests not only jeopardizes their sacred status, but also endangers biodiversity, including various bird species. Deforestation also threatens one of the community's key sources of food.
Most of our dishes are found in this forest. If you look at my hat, for example, you'll see the feather of a toriko. It is a rare bird not only found in the sacred forest of Botufam and somewhere in the Kilomijum forest in northwest Cameroon. It is a species of a bird that's being lost, even though it is essential. In traditional terms, this bird gives us a lot in terms of culture, but unfortunately, the more we cut down, the more this bird disappears at the same time.
Local leaders such as Chief Batufam are advocating for the preservation of these vital ecosystems, crucial for sustenance and cultural identity. Academics have been conducting research to better understand the causes of forest destruction and to develop conservation strategies.
The sacred forest was preserved because of its sacredness. And as soon as sacredness is no longer important, everyone is going to enter the sacred forest and take what they want. So one of the primary objectives is to try to understand the perception of the sacredness in order to try to reconstruct this sacredness and then make proposals for the conservation of these forests.
The researchers have also launched a program aimed at protecting these forests, even as traditional leaders actively work to replant the trees.
With development, even population growth, spaces are shrinking and more sacred forests are encroached by people all around them. And when people nibble away at the surrounding area, it starts to desecrate it. If you look at the neighborhoods around the town of Bafoussam, you'll find that most of the dance areas have disappeared because people have built everywhere. So RESAC's initiative to raise people's awareness and to try to resacralize the area is very much appreciated.
Young researchers are engaging local communities to gather insights and establish sustainable conservation practices, including the creation of tree nurseries for future reforestation efforts. CGTN.